Hello everyone, thank you to everyone who is following the videos. Thank you for all your feedback, really appreciate it, and I'm glad it's helping a few of you. Yeah, it's really good, really good. As I go through the videos and everything, hopefully there'll be little bits in each video that maybe just shine a light or just help you on your journey, and that's what I hope for. Anxiety generally doesn't come from one event. It can do, but usually it's a lifelong thing, and there's one final thing. In my last video, I talked about my head injury. That for me was my final thing. I often describe it as if you had a glass and you were putting drips in every time you had a negative thought, or any of these sort of thoughts. Eventually the glass would overfill, and that's like your mind. Eventually it just says, that's it, enough is enough. Same as tapping away on a laptop. If we're tapping, opening loads of things, eventually the thing just locks up, closes down, and thinks, sod that. Same in your brain. All these thoughts are going around and everything, and eventually your brain just thinks, bang. And this is when we get overloaded and we go into extreme anxiety and physical sensations. And so I just wanted to go through. In video 2, I explained about the thought sheet I was given, which opened my eyes, because that was me sort of thinking, I do suffer with this. I wanted to go through these thoughts with you. I'm going to put a picture on the in the video library area as well on the group, so you can always go back to it, you can always check and everything, but this may just help you go through, and I'll go through them with you now. I was bullied as a child, so I remember thinking that, I wasn't good enough and wishing to be someone else and things like that. As you bullied, you sort of pull back from everything, and as you go through life, I often put a post on about different things that happen. You have failed relationships, failed friendships, you question yourself, you think that they're possibly your fault, you start to, get all these feelings, and if you're not in control of this, your thoughts spiral, and this is a problem. We all have things going on in life. It can't be helped. It's how you react to it, how you deal with it. I've had failed businesses, and again, you start to feel a failure. You start to think, what did I do? What have I done? And really, you might not have done anything. It's just one of them things, For me, in 1999 was probably, as I said again in video 2, that got brought out as my main year. I had a lot of things go on in that year. I had a big high, which was my first daughter born. Then May 29th, my friend died in front of me. We were moving to safe. He had a massive heart attack. I couldn't bring him round. For a long time, I blamed myself, not because I couldn't bring him round, because I wasn't medically trained, and the paramedic even said that if he was there, he wouldn't have brought him round. But on that particular day, it was a Saturday morning, and I wasn't going to work, sort of thing. And I often said for a long time, if I hadn't gone on that Saturday morning, he wouldn't have moved us safe and it wouldn't have happened. And realistically, that isn't the way it was going to work, because sooner or later it was going to happen. He had bad heart problems, but I felt responsible. And yeah, that got me for a long time, but at the time I didn't realise it was getting me. I thought I was dealing with it, but I wasn't. It also, I think, because of the fear of like him going with a heart attack like instantly like that, made me worry about heart problems. And the problem is, the worry then created my own chest pains, heart pains. I'd be driving along, I'd feel terrible, I'd think, oh God, I'm having a heart attack. That'd create more pains and aches and things. I've had countless ECGs, scans, everything's come back okay. So this has gone on, this anxiety has been in me. I've been quite a bad sufferer from sort of like my early ages, even before teens probably, but probably going through teens. And I only actually, never has anyone ever mentioned anxiety. I didn't even know what blooming anxiety was, You're not taught in school how to look after your thoughts and everything, But so yeah, for a long time I didn't have a clue. Like I say, I only found out at the final drop when I banged my head and I went into hospital with a jaw pain, and she said, dealing with anxiety. That was the first time anybody had mentioned anxiety to me. I thought I was a happy-go-lucky sort of guy. Still am, you know, but yeah, that was it. You know, it had been troubling me for years and years. I used to have aches and pains. I used to be in so much pain. I used to always think I was dying of some awful illness that was going to take me away, you know. I remember going to see a massage therapist for back pain, and I can remember her saying, "Oh, you're like rock, you know, your muscles are solid." And the thing is that she didn't say anything or out, but years later, after the head injury, and as I went through therapy, which I'm going to share with you as we go through the videos, I started meditation, and with meditation, I felt all my muscles release. And I've never been back to any massage therapist or anything ever since, because I don't have muscle tension anymore. All my muscles are relaxed or everything. So yeah, it just shows anxiety gets you in funny ways, gets you for funny lengths of time without you even realising. So I'm going to go through these thoughts. If you recognise any of these in yourself, these are your key areas. These are really what you need to work on. And I'll go into later on in another video, I'll go into working on these. So I'm going to read this off a sheet because there's no way I'm going to remember all these. The rest of it I do off my head, but not this. So these are automatic thoughts. I feel like I'm up against the world. I'm no good. Why can't I ever succeed? No one understands me. I've let people down. I don't think I can go on. I wish I were a better person. I'm so weak. My life's not going the way I want it to. I'm so disappointed in myself. Nothing feels good anymore. I can't stand this anymore. I can't get started. What's wrong with me? I wish I were somewhere else. I can't get things together. I hate myself. I'm worthless. I wish I could just disappear. What's the matter with me? I'm a loser. My life is a mess. I'm a failure. I'll never make it. I feel so helpless. Something has to change. There must be something wrong with me. My future is bleak. It's just not worth it. I can't finish anything. So there's 30 questions there of automatic thoughts. If you recognise any of them in yourself, honestly, these are your key points. We'll go into it later. So there's 30 questions there. These are anxious thoughts now. There's 18 of these. I'll just go through these with you. So I worry about my appearance. I think I'm a failure. When looking to my future, I give more thoughts to the negative things than the positive things that might happen to me. If I experience unexpected physical symptoms, I have a tendency to think the worst possible thing is wrong with me. I have thoughts about becoming seriously ill. I have difficulty clearing my mind of repetitive thoughts. I worry about having a heart attack or cancer. I worry about saying or doing the wrong thing when among strangers. I worry about my abilities not to live up to other people's expectations. I worry about my physical health. I worry that I cannot control my thoughts as well as I thought, as long as I would like to, I worry that people don't like me. I take disappointments so keenly that I can't put them out of my mind. I get embarrassed easily. When I suffer from minor illnesses such as a rash, I think it's something more serious than it really is. Unpleasant thoughts enter my head against my will. I worry about my failures and my weaknesses. I worry about not being able to cope in life as adequately as others seem to. So yeah, I'm pretty much guaranteed that there's going to be a lot of them that people relate to. Don't worry about it, it's not a problem. Many do. We'll go through, we'll learn you how to get on top of these thoughts. These are your triggers. These are what's causing you the problems. These thoughts shouldn't be happening. I'm completely cured from all this now, and I can promise you these thoughts never come into my mind. So hopefully this is all going to help some of you go through that same experience. So that's it for now. The next video I'm going to do is going through symptoms, all my symptoms. I've pretty much experienced every symptom there is to do with anxiety. So I'm going to go through all the symptoms and hopefully help people in that way. That's on the next video. Again, I'll hopefully get that done today, but I can't promise, but hopefully I will. So yeah, thank you once again for watching. Thank you for the support. Keep the feedback coming, because the feedback helps me sort of continue. If there's any questions or anything you'd like me to put into the videos, just ask them, please ask them, pop them on Facebook or stick them in the comments below the videos. Again, all the links and everything will be in the descriptions. I'll put the picture of the sheet in the group as well. So yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.